welcome to a brand new episode of Coming Distractions, brought to you by the Nerdpocalypse podcast. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Demetrius.
Hey.
All right, guys, we're back. This episode, we're going to discuss Triple Frontier. This is Netflix's new original film starring a lot of people. Jesus Christ, there's so many people in this movie. Oscar Isaac, Ben Affleck, Pedro Pascal, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett Hedlund, Adria Arjona is also in this movie. So this film takes place in Brazil. It's about 5 dudes, like former military, who are like Delta Force special forces, like badass guys, and they decide that they're going to run this job to take down this what we assume is some sort of cartel boss, and they want to basically rob him because they're all broke and destitute and they feel like they should have more money at the end of their careers, their storied careers. And so they try to steal a bunch of money and then make it out of Brazil alive. That is the general story, right?
Yeah, it's a heist film.
Yeah. What did you think of this movie?
Upon initial viewing of it, I saw all the people who were involved. I'm like, oh, this is like a B-grade Avengers because it's
C-grade Avengers.
Yeah, okay, C-grade. But I mean, it's still pretty cool to see these different actors that we've seen in like different action roles come together. So I was like, okay, well that's generally got me interested in the whole Expendables feel. Okay,
yeah.
And then as the movie progressed, there was a lot of levels of anxiety because I know me. And I know that I'm not going to put myself in a position where I am not going to be able to win. But these people here just kept fucking themselves. So
yeah, there's a couple of lines where like literally at one point they're stealing a bunch of money, and one of the guys says to Ben Affleck's character, he's like, "I've known you for a long time, and you always choose the hard out. Like, stop making this harder for everybody."
Yeah, but then if you know these people, why and. If you know these people's characters, why deal with them?
Yeah, I mean, that's a part of it, right? So, like, the movie is a military action flick, but it's a little bit more than that. It's more about, like, there's no villain, particularly in the movie. There is just, like, the villain is themselves, right? Like,
in circumstances.
Right, in the circumstances, right? So, it's more about what happens to these guys as time goes on and how they sort of break down in their particular character vices take over, right? Mm-hmm. Especially greed. Greed's a big part of this. Yeah, look, I thought it was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. I'd give it a 3.5. It's a solid folding laundry movie. Like, no, I thought so.
I thought it was going to be something like that for sort of folding laundry, but there was too many Spanish subtitles for me to have to pay attention because as soon as they started speaking, I'm like, fuck, okay,
I gotta pay attention.
Let me, and then they would switch between English and Spanish seamlessly.
Yeah, a lot actually,
a lot. So there was no, like, I was trying to drive while watching it too. I was like, fuck,
yeah. What's happening?
No, so it's a watch. It's something to see. It's something. If nothing else comes up on your queue. You want a little bit of action. You want a little bit of like I said, anxiety. Go for it.
Yeah. I dug it. It's fine. Like it's an above average movie. Again, it's like a 3.5. It's nothing to like run home and scream about. Like this is the best movie they've ever done. It's just fine. Again, if you have nothing else to do on a Saturday and this like pops up on your queue, it's a pretty good watch. You probably wouldn't be too disappointed. So there you go. That is Triple Frontier, and we will see you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye. You're watching the Nerdpocalypse YouTube channel. Make sure you click that button to subscribe and check out our weekly podcast where we talk about movie, TV, news, tech, and weird stories from around the internet.